Welcome back to Angel and Spirit Guys. We're back for another collective reading. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. We do have all our cards already situated, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Off the top, this seems to be an energy for a masculine person. This does not have to be a man. It could be a female and masculine energy, but I'm definitely getting a masculine energy at the beginning of this reading. If you are listening to this reading and you are resonating as a masculine energy or a masculine person, the first thing I want to let you know is that I'm proud of you and I see you. I feel like at this time in your life, you're going through a lot of introspection. And I feel as though you're seeing yourself in a certain way that you haven't been able to see before. Some of it makes you excited. Some of it makes you sad. Some of it makes you mad. But I feel like you coming to a point where you can actually experience all these emotions and see these different sides of yourself, it's giving you an opportunity to change. I feel like with all these emotions coming to head about these experiences that you have in the past, and you've finally been able to experience the emotions and push through them and work through them, are giving you the opportunity for you to be able to see life in an entirely different way. In the past, for a lot of you, I'm picking up on the masculine who has issues with self-worth. But I'm hearing as though the issue with your self-worth are not because there's genuinely something wrong with you, but because you were raised to not genuinely believe and to see yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys are going back to your childhood, and I really feel like there's a lot of words that were spoken to you, a lot of things that were taught to you that doesn't serve you now. I really feel like the way that you were raised, the way that you were taught how to treat people, situations, relationships, jobs, money, power, were very low vibrational. I see here when it comes to especially relationships, I feel like when you were raised, you were taught that in a relationship you can work with certain people, but you still have to hold back a certain sense of yourself. You never really put your all into a relationship, or you never put your all into another person. I feel as though you guys were taught to basically to be selfish, to give just enough to receive whatever you needed out of the situation. And I feel like you guys are now looking at yourself and asking yourself, how has that really benefited me? I really feel like you guys are looking at the situations and relationships that you have walked away from, could have lost, or could be in at this moment. And you could be heartbroken because you have recognized that you were a selfish lover. I really feel like with this recognition, you are looking at yourself in such a way, and you're giving yourself grace. You're not being so rude to yourself to be like, oh, I'm just this mean man or this horrible masculine. You're not. You just weren't taught. And I really feel like you're giving yourself that grace, that space. It's helping you to heal your inner child, because you weren't a bad person. It's not hard for you to love, and you're not unlovable. You were just raised by people who truly didn't value love, or just didn't know it themselves. Now, with all this being said, now that you've been able to see these certain parts of yourself, I feel like you are now also being able to see that the people around you, certain family members, friends, guys you hung around, those people are not going to change. And even though you've been able to recognize, I was raised to be this person that I am, and I genuinely don't have to be that. I can make the choice to be who I want to be. You can see the people around you don't have that. They don't think, hey, I want to be what I want to be. They are what everybody else is. They are what you were raised to be, and they don't see any problem with that. And I feel like you're not only looking at these people, wanting them to be better for you, but just to be better for themselves. And I feel like you were also able to see that when you've been being raised by these people, you never truly were able to learn how to love yourself, because you didn't even know who that was. You were raised to become something that wasn't even you. And now that you recognize that, you're falling in love with yourself. You're falling in love with this person that you're creating, this person that you're changing, this person that is ascending. And while you fall in love with that person, it's making you fall out of love with the people who aren't on the same journey as you. And it's not that you don't care, but it's the more love you have for self. It's like you just vibrate towards people who are doing the work. And you're seeing that the people around you are very inconsistent and childish and unhealed because they didn't truly love themselves. So also the person that they raised you to be, that person couldn't love anyone either. You were taught to be in relationships by people who did not know love. And now that you know that, you are excited because I feel as though you know that you can change your life, but it's bittersweet because you know that certain people cannot go with you because change is a choice and everybody's not willing to make that choice. I feel like with you making these choices for yourself, the people around you can feel it. Like the rain, you can smell in the air before it comes. People can feel the change and it's hurting them. And I feel like the people around you are hurting really bad, but they want to act like everything is okay. But this is the most pain people have ever endured because it's a reflection that they don't know how to handle. So instead of them being able to look in the mirror and see that, hey, there's some things that I need to work on, these people are deflecting. These people are seeing the people around them are the problem. And these people are ending up alone. They don't have a sense of security, a sense of self. And what I'm hearing now is the more that you work on yourself, the more it's bothering these people. Because it's bothering them because they do not want to do the work. They're upset at you for being something that they cannot be. And they cannot be that because they choose not to be because they're comfortable where they are. I'm also getting a warning here too as well for you guys. There's going to be a masculine who's going to be ascending. And the people around him is not going to like that. Some people are just going to be able to go on with their lives and let you live yours, and other people are going to try to attack you. I feel like the pain that you're going to cause people by just being yourself, they're going to want to try to inflict that pain back on you. So if you're a masculine who decided to ascend and chase ascension, connection to self, true love, instead of money, women, sex, these things. The people around you who do chase those things do not like the fact that you're trying to change and be something different to make you feel as though you're better than them. So you wanting to do something different makes them feel as though you think you're better than them. And with you doing that, they're going to want to try to punish you and hurt you for making them feel inadequate or making them feel less than. When all you were doing is just trying to do something for yourself. So there is a warning here for you to be careful. I feel as though speaking about your spiritual journey, there's certain people from your past you're not going to be able to have these conversations with. Not because they don't understand, because they choose not to understand. And I feel like a lot of these people are going to try to pull you into arguments, conversations, to keep you low vibrational. To prove to you that you're not this new version. To prove to themselves that you are not better than them. In reality, that is all a lie. You also have another warning out here. With the people who are going to try to take this energy from you, for the people who are going to try to talk bad on your name, it's not going to work out. And I feel like there's certain people around you, just because you decided to make this change for yourself, there's certain people who really don't want to let you go. And they're doing whatever they have to do to really hold on to you. And I feel like the more they try to hold on to you, the more you release yourself from these people because they cannot hold on to you. Not because they don't have the physical power, it's because they just don't vibrate as high as you do. So whatever they try to do, it will not work. I feel as though if they try to manipulate you, you'll be able to see it coming a mile away. It doesn't work on you, whatever worked on you before. And it's getting to the point these people are starting to feel it. They're starting to feel that. I used to be able to call this person and they come. Now I call and it takes them days to answer. These people want the control and they don't have it anymore. And some of these people are really suffering with that. There's also a specific person, too, as well, who's watching you. This person is very depressed and sad because you don't have them in your life. But the crazy thing is that the people who are all sitting back here and having these problems with you, they're only having these problems because they haven't really figured out that I can change and I can do this too, or they don't want to. I'm hearing there's certain skeletons they would much rather keep in their closet and live the life that they are right now than to open that door and to deal with that. And with these people as well, trying to take from you and steal from you and do all these things to you when you were trying to send, all this made you do was work even harder on yourself to create this new life for you. Because you're recognizing the more that I'm feeling good about myself, the more I'm being seen and appreciated by my peers that aren't the peers that I used to be around, it's like now you guys are really, really talking bad about me. But I genuinely thought you cared. But now that I can see, if me changing and becoming a better version of myself causes problems with you all, then I guess I'm doing the right thing. You're not even upset anymore. And you can tell that you do not have the capacity to change. So the fact that you're trying to destroy my dreams and what I am doing is not a reflection of me. It's a reflection of you. And I feel like this person is learning about the people that they surrounded themselves with. I feel like this person is learning about the people that raised them. Because these aren't random strangers. These are their family, their friends, people that you grew up with. The people who put who you are inside of you. The people who had the experiences with you that molded you into the person that you are right now. These are those people. And you're having to leave those people behind because even though they were there to mold you and to have these experiences with you, you're recognizing you're going to have to put yourself in the mold. Have this experience with yourself now because you want something entirely different than what they could give you. And you can't get it with them around. And you also cannot get it with you being the same person that you were or the same person that they created. It is your life and you get to choose what you want to do. And now you know that you are in control. But you only know you are in control because you've done the work. So this is the end of your reading, but I do want to say again, 11:44 on the clock. Congratulations and I'm proud of you. You're doing a good job. And I know it may seem like you're lonely, but hold your head high. A man may be strong, but that don't mean they can carry the weight that you do. Have a blessed one. That was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in to Angel and Spirit. As well, if you would like to get a personal reading, please make sure you go to my website at angelandspirittarot.com. I will never hit you up for a reading, and that's the only place you can book. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.